began to tremble again. The dialogue between him and Gavroche began again for the fourth time. "Monsieur?" "Hey?" "Who was it that was eaten?" "The cat." "And who ate the cat?" "The rats." "The mice?" "Yes, the rats." The child, in consternation, dismayed at the thought of mice which ate cats, pursued:— "Sir, would those mice eat us?" "Wouldn't they just!" ejaculated Gavroche. The child's terror had reached its climax, but Gavroche added:— "Don't be afraid, they can't get in, and besides, I am here. Here, catch hold of my hand. Hold your tongue and shut your peepers." At the same time, Gavroche grasped the little fellow's hand across his brother. The child pressed the hand close to him and felt reassured. Courage and strength have these mysterious ways of communicating themselves. Silence reigned round them once more. The sound of their voices had frightened off the rats. At the expiration of a few minutes, they came raging back, but in vain. The three little fellows were fast asleep and heard nothing more. The hours of the night fled away. Darkness covered the vast Place de la Bastille. A wintry gale, which mingled with the rain, blew in gusts. The patrol searched all the doorways, alleyways, enclosures, and obscure nooks, and in their search for nocturnal vagabonds, they passed in silence before the elephant. The monster, erect, motionless, staring open-eyed into the shadows, had the appearance of dreaming happily over his good deed, and sheltered from heaven and from men the three poor sleeping children. In order to understand what is about to follow, the reader must remember that at that epoch the Bastille guard-house was situated at the other end of the square, and that what took place in the vicinity of the elephant could neither be seen nor heard by the sentinel. Towards the end of that hour which immediately precedes the dawn, a man turned from the Rue Saint Antoine at a run, made the circuit of the enclosure of the Column of July, and glided between the palings until he was underneath the belly of the elephant. If any light had illuminated that man, it might have been divined from the thorough manner in which he was soaked that he had passed the night in the rain. Arrived beneath the elephant, he uttered a peculiar cry, which did not belong to any human tongue, and which a paroquet alone could have imitated. Twice he repeated this cry, of whose orthography the following barely conveys an idea:— "Kirikikiou." At the second cry, a clear, young, merry voice responded from the belly of the elephant:— "Yes." Almost immediately, the plank which closed the hole was drawn aside, and gave passage to a child, who descended the elephant's leg and fell briskly near the man. It was Gavroche. The man was Montparnasse. As for his cry of "Kirikikiou," that was, doubtless, what the child had meant when he had said: "You will ask for Monsieur Gavroche." On hearing it, he had waked with a start, had crawled out of his alcove, pushing apart the netting a little and carefully drawing it together again. Then he had opened the trap and descended. The man and the child recognized each other silently amid the gloom. Montparnasse confined himself to the remark:— "We need you. Come, lend us a hand." The lad asked for no further enlightenment. "I'm with you," said he. And both took their way towards the Rue Saint Antoine, whence Montparnasse had emerged, winding rapidly through the long file of market gardeners' carts which descend towards the markets at that hour. The market gardeners, crouching, half asleep, in their wagons, amid the salads and vegetables, enveloped to their very eyes in their mufflers on account of the beating rain, did not even glance at these strange pedestrians. End of Book 6, Chapter 2.